Eucelus answered, King Alcinous, it is a good thing to hear a bard with such a divine voice as this man has. There is nothing better or more delightful than when a whole people make merry together, with the guests sitting orderly to listen, while the table is loaded with bread and meats, and the cupbearer draws wine and fills his cup for every man. This is indeed as fair a sight as a man can see. Now, however, since you are inclined to ask the story of my sorrows and rekindle my own sad memories in respect of them, I do not know how to begin, nor yet to continue and conclude my tale, for the hand of heaven has been laid heavily upon me. Firstly, then I will tell you my name, that you too may know it, and one day, if I outlive this time of sorrow, may become my dear guest, though I live so far away from all of you. I am Lucius, son of Laertes, renowned among mankind for all manner of subtleties, so that my fate ascends to heaven. I live in Ithaca, where there is a high mountain called Neritum, covered with forests, and not far from it there is a group of islands very near to another, Dislicium, same, and the wooded island of Zycathus. It lies squat on the horizon, all highest up in the sea towards the sunset, while the others lie away from it towards dawn. It is a rugged island, but it breeds brave men, and my eyes know none that they better love to look upon. The goddess Calypso kept me with her in her cave, and wanted me to marry her as I did. Also cunning Aeaean goddess Circe, but they could never of them pursue me. For there is nothing dearer to a man than his own country and his parents, and however splendid a home he may have in a foreign country, if it be far from father and mother, he does not care about it. Now, however, I will tell you of many hazardous adventures, which by Jove's will I met with my own return from Troy.
When I had set sail thence, the wind took me first to Ismaris, which is the city of Saconis. There I set the town and put the people to the sword. We took their wives and almost much booty, which we divided equitably amongst us, so that none might have reason to complain. I then said that we had better make off at once. My men very foolishly would not obey me, so they stayed there drinking much wine and killing great numbers of sheep and oxen on the seashore. Meanwhile, the Saconis cried out for help to other Saconis who lived inland. They were more in number and stronger, and they were more skilled in the art of war, for they could fight either from chariots or on foot as the occasion served. In the morning, therefore, they came as thick as leaves and bloom in summer, and the hand of heaven was against us, so that we were hard pressed. They set the battle in array near the ships, and hosts aimed their bronze-shod spears at one another. So long as the day waxed, it was still morning. We held our own against them, though they were more in number than we. But as the sun went down towards the time when men lose their oxen and Saconis got the better of us, we lost half a dozen men from every ship we had. So we got away with those that were left.
Thence we sailed onward with sorrow in our hearts, but glad to have escaped death, though we had lost our comrades. Nor did we leave till we had thrice invoked each one of the poor fellows who had perished by the hands of the Cicons. Then Jove raised the north wind against us till it blew a hurricane, so that land and sky were hidden in thick clouds, and night sprang forth out of the heavens. We let the ships run before the gale, but the force of the wind tore our sails to tatters. So we took them down for fear of shipwreck, and rowed our hardest towards the land. There we lay 2 days and 2 nights, suffering much alike from toil and distress of mind. But on the morning of the 3rd day, we again raised our masts, set sail, and took our places, letting the wind and the steersman direct our ship. I should have got home at the time unharmed, had not the north wind and the currents been against me, as I was doubling Cape Male, and set me off my course hard by the island of Cythera.
Here you've seen my friends Maisha, Dee, and Seth read from Book 9 of the story of the Odyssey. This is one of the most iconic stories ever written in human history, and it will stay with us for many more centuries. Thank you.